Hello there, I'm Boo, or Jamie, and I like drawing, maximizing my hours in all the Pokemon games to find shinies, and I like to complain about lore in World of Warcraft. Hello, and welcome back to a new episode on the channel. We are once again back in the remix, and this time for real without any interruptions of the sort like in the last video. And I am just a happy little bean jumping around as one does with their Demon Hunter, I think. My spacebar is already a little bit broken from all the years of playing Demon Hunter. I don't know if any of you also know this problem. Although, first things first, I gotta say I'm a little bit sad because, as you probably know, in Remix we can't use glyphs because there are no professions. And apart from Shadow Priests, by the way, who can get the glyph of the Lesser Shadows for some reason, everyone else just has to make do with their usual appearances for all their abilities and spells. Which means that I have to make do with these basic wings for the Demon Hunter, which really breaks my heart because if you don't know, Demon Hunters have a lot of glyphs that change the appearance of these wings that appear whenever you do the double jump. And my favorite ones are the tethered ones, which you can also see on my other Demon Hunters. But sadly, no luck here. If you are a Shadow Priest here with Nostwin, you can buy the Glyph of Lesser Shadows, and also as a hunter you can for some reason buy these two Playing Dead and Fetch thingies from Legion, so yay to that. But since we are not so fortunate, we will just make do with these leshy, ugly, stupid wings that I've never liked once in my WoW career. But hey, the first thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to write a few macros because, ignore these macros, these are still from my shaman, obviously. The first thing I wanted to do is I want to write a macro for Sigil of Flame, so I always place it where my cursor is. And that is actually a very easy macro because you just need a add cursor in brackets and then the spell that you want to use. And I also gonna change this icon because we don't need some water. And now, just like that, whenever I place my cursor somewhere, ta-da, I don't have to do the extra step of clicking on the space, which is something I always like to do. And also, something that I always do for my Demon Hunters is I write a macro for my dash or my fell rush. And for this one we also use no name. We don't need that. And because I'm a lazy bastard, I'm just gonna tooltip like this and then cast fell rush. And I'm gonna put fell rush up here as well because there is something else I also want to bind with this. For this I need my toy box because here, there it is, type a /use and prismatic bobble, I don't even know how you pronounce that. And now, whenever I dash, I will use this very cool toy that you can buy for way too much gold in the new Dalaran by the secret vendor that only shows up, I think, every 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours or something on a server, and then he's only there for a few minutes before he despawns again. That's also the vendor where you can buy the spider mount that is even more expensive than this toy, mind you. And well, I have these three quests obviously for the dungeon and the scenario, and I thought we will just do them together while I do my daily flying around. I actually have to finish questing the entirety of Mists of Pandaria still. I haven't gotten around to do any more questing than what I did with you guys, so we have quite a lot in store for this character. But since we still need to climb a lot of levels, and since leveling in Mists of Pandaria Remix is really a lot of fun, I don't see a problem with that. So let's hit the queue for the random dungeon and the random scenario. Oh, and we also gained a level. Always love to see that. And wait, can I already quest here? No, I think, yeah, I have to... Oh, okay, I need quite a lot of levels to quests anywhere but in the Jade Forest. Because I was thinking about maybe questing the Krezarang Wilds, but I have to be 20 for that. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. I think I'm gonna be 20 after we did our dailies. So we're just gonna hang in the queue for a bit and maybe wait for the spawn of Galleon. How about that? And maybe also put in a new... well, what do we want to take? How about we take some passive feeling, you know, you're always in danger in the remix of dying, obviously. Just kidding. I don't think you can even die in this mode. And there's our first invite. Let's go do some scenario. No, the way so many people are standing around here, I almost feel like Galleon is gonna spawn soon, but hey, we're gonna find that out the hard way, I guess. Oh yeah, let's mix some beer. Let's scream another hey into the void, and let's help these people. Alright, very important. We have to kill the enemies before we take the beer, because otherwise they will kick us off the barrels. You know, this would have been a really cool mount. That would have been really cool and special. I kinda hope that now that so many people who never bothered to learn anything about Mr. Pandaria know how cool scenarios were, maybe they will bring them back as a feature in the game. Because I always felt like this was a really cool way of showing some lore in a fun and engaging way that isn't so stale as these dungeons where you have so much roleplay that it's really annoying to deal with, but you know, Blizzard, I don't feel like they will. Alrighty, let's loot these last few enemies and then be out of here. Oh, and Galleon is here. Man, I hope soon it's time for the Demon Hunter to get some customization options for their demon forms. That would be so nice. Would also be such a cool way to implement some, you know, old content. For example, you could get some customization options through fractions in Burning Crusade. I think that would be very fitting. Burning Crusade and Legion would make sense that people over there would have some ways to customize your demon form. Just an idea. Also, speaking of idea, we have some equipment. Ain't that nice? Alright, let's put all of this on. I think that's it, huh? I mean, we look gorgeous right now. This is, you know, this is just it. Oh my. Let's transmog first and socket later. Oh yeah, the transmog I'm rocking right now is the Qualdir Scout set. You got that from one of the trading posts a while ago. And this is actually a recolor of one of my absolute favorite sets of all time. These come in different colorations. This comes also in the Miststalker set. This is a slightly, well, green-ish version of the same set. It has a really cool belt that I can't show you right now because I don't have a belt yet, but as soon as we do, I will show you. And also, I feel like these super cool leather helmets from the monk set of Hellfire Citadel go along very well, especially with Demon Hunter Transmog, because I don't know about you guys, but I always struggle a little bit with head transmogs for demon hunters. I feel like either you leave your eyes free like this so they can just burn and look awesome, or you have something that covers your entire face, because I always feel like if you put on one of these blindfolds that you can choose at the barber, then most of the helmets look a little bit strange, but maybe that's also just me. And also I really like how my small little horns just look like cat ears. Oh wait, we forgot to transmog our weapon. Yeah. Oh, and also speaking of weapons, the weapons I have mocked currently are sadly once again not available anymore. These are Wallets of Draenor and from the challenge modes, so a big sorry to anyone who was already a fan last video of them. Sadly, Blizzard likes to put in stuff in the game and then make it unobtainable. Oh, and we can honor the Midsummer. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. I didn't expect this event to be implemented in, because this mode is so disconnected from everything else in World of Warcraft. Well, that's cool. Can we honor all of the flames? Wait, for how long is this running? Oh, until tomorrow. Oh no. Well, shall we look if there are any other fires to honor? I actually don't know. Wait, let me look this up. Alright, wait, let me look this up after our dungeon, I guess. As always, this one. Wait, how powerful am I? Am I allowed to even do this on my own? Yeah, I think so, because I'm so low level, right? Yeah. It's always so funny when you start leveling a demon hunter that you simply do not have any of the stuff that really makes you a demon hunter. Like, for example, that you don't turn into a demon after you used your I-beam. And I also don't have an interrupt yet. That's also very confusing. I love the way that demon hunters run when they have their weapons drawn. Oh, and I also think I have to skill quite a bit, but wow. Love that I-beam that went into absolutely nowhere. Don't mind me. Just attacking these dudes. out of sheer boredom. Also, let's not forget to hand in this quest. Man, have I already whined about the fact that I do not like these standard wings that you get without the glyphs? Speaking of glyphs, demon hunters have a lot of cool glyphs. Like, you can also change the appearance of these soul fragments that dying enemies leave behind, but you can also change the appearance of your throw glaive, so you're throwing your actual main hand weapon, which also looks really cool. So with demon hunter, they actually put in a bunch of cool glyphs. I don't really know why some of the other classes have such a lackluster of options when it comes to glyphs. All right, done with this. A million new levels, a million new talent points to spend. Well, when do we get Fellblade? Is that going to take some time? I feel like, right? Did you know that this used to be baseline for the demon hunter in Legion, and then they changed it and people made a ruckus, and then one expansion later they changed it back to this? Excuse me, Scarlet Judicator. Oh, Fellblade is in the other tree. I see, I see, I see. Well, then we're gonna go with Insatiable Hunger for now, since we really need our attack buttons. And this comes here and there, and let's pick up this flight point, and then we're gonna look for some other fires to honor, huh? Oh wait, I think we also got some gear, huh? Did we finally get a belt? Yes! Oh, yes, we did. All right. Then, quick change of plans. New hands, also always appreciated. And new everything. All right, I think I have to do the socket dance for a bit, but first, let's hunt down this rare mob. That's way more important, obviously. Also, where do we have the interrupt there now as well? Sheesh. All right, now let's do the dance. We have better shoulders or better something. No, we do not. All right. And let's grab everything like a good time runner does. Let's resocket our stuff. And also finally transmog. Wait, did I put on... Oh no, did I put on the... Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, for a moment there, I thought that I scrapped my belt, but I did not. So, what do we have here? We only have the Oblivion Sphere. All right. And we're gonna take that for now. We only have Disengage, right? Yeah, that's not so exciting. I guess the garbage will do. Now some transmogging, and then we are ready to go. Alrighty, here we are. And also now with the very cool belt that comes with this set. This belt, you know, one of many Blizzard stories. They put this recoloration of this set into the trading post and they completely effed up the belt. The belt had this little tail for some reason in the crotch area when they did that, and that bug stayed for I think at least 3 months, and I wrote 3 tickets about that, and little old me didn't understand by then that they had already changed the fact that you do not talk to real game masters anymore, or real people in general, when you write a ticket. No, all of that gets answered by computers and AI, which is amazing, which means that these bugs that you report never get fixed unless they're really big bugs, and people make a ruckus on different platforms as well. So, well, if you want something to get changed in World of Warcraft by now, make sure to bother one of your biggest streamer friends that you know and make sure that they know about these bugs, because otherwise I don't even know if Blizzard ever even knows about these small little details that get broken every now and then. Haha, fun times, right? Yeah. Well, let's hand in our quest, or our quest. And no, not another level up, but we can... Oh yeah, we wanted to look for another fire. Right. Then let's do that. Oh, and I bugged the mount again. This is always so strange when that happens. Well, I mean, I have my wings, so we're kind of flying, right? Yeah. Alright, so the Flamekeeper, that is Midsummer, and we need the fires of Pandaria. Alright, there we go. So we do have fires in every single area, huh? Well, obviously the easiest way would be to wowhead this, but where's the fun in that? We can also just zoom around and look for these fires. How about that? I mean, I hope that they will show up as exclamation marks on my minimap. I mean, there are only a few points where I think we would even find them, so I think I will just fly from one main hub to the other and see if we can find them. I mean, what we find is... Oh, a ram up that is a little bit too big for us. Okay, never mind. Oh no, I always forget that... Aha! Well, I always forget that these areas are too high level for me yet, but we can honor some flames. Ain't that sweet? Boom. And we can also pick up some more flight points on the way. And then be on our merry way to the Kunlai summit. And if I would have to guess, I'd say that probably the fire is with the Temple of the White Tiger, or maybe the Grummel Bazaar, or one keg. Probably one keg, right? It's usually one keg. But that won't stop us from flying over here. No. That's just a flight point, but that's also okay. Let's check out how many people are waiting for the Shah. Oh, quite a few. Alright, then I'd say we're also gonna wait with them. We're also gonna be cool. Wait, so we get the burning blossoms, but do we have a vendor in this mode? Huh. How I know my Blizzard, probably not, but let's find that out as well at some point, shall we? Also, I'm drowning in bronze. Like, I don't think that this buff was really necessary. I'm still of this very, very weird opinion that if you want stuff in a game, you should maybe work for it a little bit. And I really gotta say, as someone who was not a fan of the remix when it was announced and who was very skeptical, I played it a bunch and I had so much fun so far, and I am pretty much done with buying everything that I ever wanted. I also updated all my gear on my main, which is the shaman, and I have absolutely no problem in, if I would want to farm bronze for something specific, I would just do that. But that is not how the WoW community works, let's be honest here. And while we're waiting for this very, very, very lazy boy that likes to just be burrowed in the ground, I can also show you that there is another coloration of the set that I haven't talked about yet. This is the Fallen Rune Lord's robe. And while the Cavalier set is from the Trading Post, both the Fallen Rune Lord and the Miststalker set is from Island Expeditions, from BFA. A very, very cool way to get a bunch of amazing transmog, by the way, and I think by now you can solo them completely, so definitely check them out. They're absolutely worth it. You get mounts, you get pets, you get transmog, and all of the rewards are amazing. And what I like to do with this set, because sadly this set only comes with a robe, and as you know, I'm not the biggest robe fan, it does come with some pants though. And you have a bunch of Demon Hunter stuff that goes along very well with the coloration of this set, and I like, for example, to mix it with the chest of the Order Hall campaign set from the Demon Hunter, which is all in all also an amazing set in general. Man, if you like this Legion look, I can only recommend Demon Hunters, because Demon Hunters have some of the most amazing sets, and I think I'm still missing... No, I'm not missing the pants. Alright, well then let's rock this very green set, and also let's hit that Shah over the head with some Fel. How about that? Whenever you're ready, my guy. And as you can see, I feel like these heads go along very well with all of this stuff. Demon Hunters just have a bunch of amazing transmog, and again, there are some items that just look different on Demon Hunters, especially if you go to Legion. There are a few chest items that look completely different on Demon Hunters. These, for example, on every other race/class, these chests are just covering your entire stomach, but on Demon Hunters, they look a little bit sexy. On men, you even get the free the nipple, but of course not with the ladies. And also these look different on Demon Hunters, and I'm pretty sure that these also look different on Demon Hunters. So always keep an eye out for stuff from Legion, because usually the Demon Hunters got a special trade-off. And also, yay, we got more points. What do we have here? Well, do we want stronger throw glaives? I've never understood these whole talent builds that just are built around the throw glaive talent, because to me it's just always very annoying. I rather like it when everything is based around I-beam, because I-beam is one of the coolest spells in the entire game, in my humble opinion. But hey, Blizzard just really loves these throw blades talents for some reason. Don't ask me why. Alright, so I'm pretty sure for the Kunlai Summit part of the Flamekeep of Pandaria, we have to quest free this one village where you only get a flight point if you, well, quested it. But it's just like this short little quest that is like, yay, we're the heroes, we're saving you, we're helping you, please help the horde. But since the Kunlai Summit starts with 25, I am still a few level too short to actually go there, so I thought I'll just get some questing out of the way first, and then we can take care of our Flamekeeper. I mean, not that we're needing it. Obviously, I have that achievement, but you know, it's more about the thing itself, right? Also, I'm pretty sure that there's like this really cool toy that you can buy, probably a Hearthstone. Let's see. Alright, first of all, stop annoying me. And second of all, no. Yeah, this one. Fire Eater's Hearthstone. You figure I can also buy that one here. I mean, how many of these flowers do I need for that? Oh no. Will I now figure out less than 12 hours before the event stops that I really want that toy and now I have to farm a lot to actually get it? Where would be a seller of the event? Probably close to the shrine, right? Yeah, alright. We're gonna travel to the shrine and see. Alright, so we can also steal the Fire of the Alliance here. Hell yeah, love to see that. One of these guys would sell us stuff, right? If they would, but they're not, so... I have a bad feeling about this. Also, I don't think I can fight against this rare mob. I think level 40 is a bit too big for us. But usually there are always people killing this rare mob, because this rare mob is one of those that drops a toy, and actually a toy that I'm still missing. But yeah, I think level 40 is yeah. Alright, so don't think we can buy any of the stuff for the event in this mode. Well, I guess I'm gonna switch over to the normal WoW and see if I can buy that Hearthstone for not too much hassle. I mean, I found this. This is also very important, but man, where are my vendors? Oh, right beside that thing. Well, alright. What do we have here? A beautiful shield and... oh, a beautiful shield for the back. Okay. Maybe next time I should check these out before the thing is almost over, huh? 300? Oh no. Oh no. Guys, I think we have some flying to do, huh? Oh man. Alright, he's being lazy, and I just got myself a little plugin for handy notes so I can see where all the fires are. Well, I have a few flowers together, I think. Oh man, why do I always get these ideas the day before these events end? Well, can't be helped, huh? I want that toy. I mean, to be fair, I always love me some events that just send me flying around in the old world. Especially if I can be in the Barrens. Man, I love the Barrens. Yeah, I also miss the old Barrens, don't you even worry about it. I miss them quite a bit. But, this is also nice. Hello, I'm here to desecrate your fire. Yep, sorry. And now I also need our fire, which is over here. I think the most groundbreaking thing that anyone ever said to me after I told them that I'm not the biggest fan of dragon riding was that that is very strange because it's faster. I was like, no, really? You gotta be kidding me. Well, if it's faster, then obviously it's better than normal flying. There is no other way around it. All right, let's desecrate the fire of Theramore, because you know, Theramore hasn't been desecrated enough. No. Let's rub some salt into the wound, shall we? Take this, Alliance scum. Yeah, that'll teach you. All right, what next? Tenaris. Another one of these zones that I just love. Honestly, I think the remix I would almost be most excited for would be like a vanilla remix. And like, I don't even care if they put in the old versions of the zones or the Cataclysm ones. It's just like, these zones, I love leveling in these zones, but obviously that would be way too big and way too much ground to cover. But I mean, maybe a Eastern Kingdoms remix? A Kalimdor remix? I'd play it, but I mean, yeah, shocker. Of course I would play it. I would pretty much play all the old content, unless it's classic. Alright. Weren't the fires up here? No? Oh, right, they're in Tenaris. They're not in Thousand Needles. Thousand Needles, by the way, is one of these zones that people just hate on because they're completely different from what they used to be. And I agree. I also miss the canyon vibe of the Thousand Needles. I wish we could have kept them. But I gotta say, I really like Thousand Needles as a questing zone. Like, it has a few of these goofy parts that Cataclysm is just very prone to, but apart from that, I always very much enjoy questing there. Man, ever since I got rid of like these speed lines on the side, because you can actually turn them off in your options from dragon riding. Dragon riding is so less stressful to my brain. I kinda said that I didn't know that from the start, but hey, we're here to learn and grow. And this is definitely a lot more manageable for my head than having a million speedlines on my screen as if I'm in a Naruto anime. Alright, now let's extinguish that fire, and then we have a few left, and then we already have 135. Okay. I think that the fires in the smaller continents, like for example Pandaria, they give you more flowers. But obviously you also have less fires, so yeah. I'm just zooming around. I'm also enjoying a little late night flight through the old world. I never mind that much, so I know this is probably not the fastest way to get the flowers, but I was ready to record a bunch of remake stuff, and now I'm rather recording myself flying through the old world gathering flowers, so I'm fine with that. Although now I gotta say, I'm not sure if I should buy the Hearthstone or the fireplace, because obviously you can also buy a toy that gives you a little cooking fire. And if you've paid close attention during my many videos, you know that those are some of my favorite toys in World of Warcraft. I just really like to have a little customized fireplace to cook on. And obviously I imagine that the one from this event is also pretty dope. I have the little wicker man from the Hallows End, which is also very much appreciated, but I think the wicker man is only usable for Horde, so there's also that. But man, I can't wait for Hallows End. Hallows End is, I think, my favorite event apart from Winter's Wail, and Winter's Wail I only love so much because I love Christmas so much and winter in general, so... And yes, I have to check my map that often. Like I said it again and again, I have a very bad sense of orientation. And even though I've been playing this game for so many years, I'm just addicted to looking onto my map. Don't ask me why. Also, my dragon looks a bit peculiar, doesn't he, huh? Did I not have the infinite scales when I customized this dragon? I think so, because this looks not my finest work. And here we are in one of my other favorite zones in the old world. Winter Spring. I mean, I already did a video on Silithus and Winter Spring and how much I love both of these zones, but you know, I never get tired of mentioning what I like in this game, especially because some people kinda treat me like I'm always a naysayer and I'm just super negative when it comes to WoW, and that's simply not true. There is so much I love about the game. That's why I'm always so very passionate about it, because I know how good it can be if it really wants to be good. And I know, some things are subjective. I know that me really don't liking Dragonflight at all is very subjective, and there are many people that do enjoy it. But I think we can all agree that there are things that they have kinda lost over the years, and even though some of them are good that they got rid of it, some other things are dearly missed, I'd say. Well, and now we need Darkshore. I hope I have the old Darkshore, man. I don't want to see another burnt Teldrassil. I don't know why the game always kicks me back into that timeline, by the way. I don't think I have it activated on any of my characters, and yet every now and then the game just decides it's time for you to see a destroyed tree and also a very destroyed Lordaeron. I mean, more destroyed than usual. But that looks good. That looks like a big tree stump. So we should find a gorgeous fire to extinguish here, no? Is it down there at Oberdeen? No, at Lordanel. Alright. My bad. And we also have to fly over there to Darnassus to also distinguish the fire there, so let's do that as well real quick. I hope we can just take the teleporter. without all the guards just attacking us left and right. Oh boy, it's been quite a hot minute since I last stole one of the fires from the Alliance. Bam! But we just did it. And now, oh yeah, we can also steal the flames from the Exodar. Right. Well then, let's do that as well. That gives us 25 flowers. And I can tell you who needs 25 flowers. Ah! Leave me alone. I'm just a poor little shadow priest. Oh. Hello, guys. Terribly sorry that I have to kill you. Who is kicking me? Oi! Whoever it is, please stop. Thank you. Alright, we're still in fight. That's not so cool. Ah! No, we're not. Desecrate this fire and steal the city's flame. But for that we have to go quite deep into the Exodar, no? Wait. Oh, we forgot to desecrate that fire. Gosh darn. Okay. So stealing the city flames is optional to the overall achievement. It just gives you a bunch of flowers. I mean, we're here for flowers, so maybe we should go into the Exodar? But also this character has like gear from season 2, so I'm not that overpowered. Well. Let's first do the easy thing and desecrate this fire. That we can definitely do. Well, maybe I will just attempt to go into the Exodar. I mean, that's the worst that can happen. We die. I mean, yeah. Why can't I click on the Exodar? I kind of want to know where it is. Because I actually don't know where the flames are hidden in the Exodar. Is it down where Valen is? I hope not. Who are you? And why can't I just talk to you? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Oh, it is down there. Okay. Yeah, not sure I'm in the mood for that. You know what? We'll just leave the Exodar in peace and steal the flame from... Oh, we also have to... Oh my god. Okay. Change of plan. Wait, we can't go... Oh, we have to go this way. Sometimes I hate that you can't fly here. I mean, precisely just for these occasions, but... Man, that would make this so much easier. Oh yeah, Northrend time. We are sitting at a comfortable 265 blossoms right now, which is real nice because that means just a few more fires and we can buy ourselves a hearthstone. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna choose the hearthstone because I usually get more use out of a hearthstone. And it's been some time since I got a new one that I like to use. And oh, I don't have any vigor. Right, that happens outside of the remix mode. Because in the remix mode you can just gather all these nice little bubbles in the air that give you bronze and then you also get some vigor back, so that's pretty nice. But wait, where do we have to go? We have to go to Zuldrak. Well. I mean, surprisingly enough, there is no fire in Icecrown that we can celebrate. What? But we can fly down here to Zuldrak, so that's nice. It's probably gonna be with the Argent stand, right? Yep, that's exactly where it is. Okay, that is very manageable. You know, I said that people are probably not that hyped for a Wrath of the Lich King remix, but man, I would be hyped. Give me back Wrath of the Lich King. Although I gotta say, if people could just buy Invincible for like half an hour's worth of farming bronze, then I sure as hell would get a little bit salty. Yeah, nah. Please don't do that, Blizzard. Please learn from Mists of Pandaria and, I don't know, make all these raid mounts somewhat still special and not just something that you can buy after a little bit of farming. It's just not the same feeling now, is it? Such a beautiful expansion, man. Let's check on Arcturus real quick. Even though we're not a hunter, just like to do that. Nope. No bear around. But a fire that we can extinguish, so that's neat. Oh yeah, we also have fires in Dragonblight. That I always call the Dragon Wastes, by the way. I don't even know why. Ooh, and we have over 300 blossoms. I mean, then we can also just go home, no? I mean, we can extinguish the rest, but what good is that gonna do? Because these currencies, they always vanish after the event is over, sadly. Whee! Hello! Yeah. You know what? Let's just go home. And we're back, so let's get our hands onto these Fire Eater's Hearthstone. And now let's hope that this has a really cool animation. I mean, obviously, we can't see it right now because we have to wait 5 more minutes. No problem. All right, let's see the beauty. Huh. All right. I mean, yeah, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah, that's cool. I mean, obviously, the stone from the current raid, like the Midrasil raid, that's pretty cool with like this big circle of fire around you, but I don't hate that. No, that was worth the flying around. Yes, yes. Alright, so remember when I said in this video we will do Demon Hunter shenanigans in the remix and won't get distracted? As it turns out, I'm a dirty liar. Because we got totally distracted and now it's the next day and the event is over and I'm very glad that I bought that Hearthstone. We absolutely did almost no remix whatsoever. I am really sorry. Well, gimme revenge in the same video. Haha, no longer Mr. Nice Shaman. Where was I? Oh yeah, yesterday I finally finished the Mythic Siege of Orgrimmar, which was not hard at all, mind you, which also boosted me up to 16 of these Bones of Manoroth, which is the currency that you need to buy some of the extra stuff that you can buy from the vendors, which you probably already know because, yeah, the remix has been going strong and long and intensely so far. I mean, shocker. What else is there to do except for Classic or Season 4? And I think Season 4 Dragonflight will go down as the worst Season 4 ever. Deserved. Sorry. But you can be with me while I'm buying the sad stuff from these Tusks of Manoroth fragments. Not Raid Finder, I need you, Pythagoras. Because back here you can buy not only the Tusks of Manoroth, but you can also buy the account gear. And I don't know if I already talked about this, but I played Mist of Pandaria, as you know, and I have a few of these account gears that you got from Garrosh, and they're pretty cool because their transmog looks like the High Warlord, I think it was called, from back in Vanilla. These weapons you can only obtain if you have a very high arena rating or rated battleground rating, I think. I am not so good with PvP stuff, so forgive me. And apart from that, there are really cool heirloom items that you can socket. And as you know, I even like to enchant my account gear, so I love these weapons and I've always been salty that I never got all these special ones because when they increased the drop rate of these items back in Mist of Pandaria, I was moving out of my parents' home because I was moving out for the first time. So yeah, I missed that really nice window where you got these left and right. So I know some of you might now be like, oh what, no, why are you not buying the Tusks of Manoroth? Yeah, well, I might buy them if I will ever have enough of these bones again, but to be honest, I don't mind farming these shoulders in the normal World of Warcraft. I'd rather have these, because these I cannot obtain after the remix is over, and I've, like I said, always been salty that I never had them. We will definitely buy one of these shields and pretty much everything else as well. Especially the bow I'm super interested in, because I've always been sad that I never had the bow to level my hunters with. As you know, I love playing hunter and I love leveling hunter. And even though I was planning to also level a hunter here in the remix with you guys, I decided against that, and I thought as soon as the War Within is out and the hype of the new content has died down a little bit, how about we level a Horde Hunter and maybe make it all about the Dark Ranger aesthetic, and I show you a bunch of undead pets and where to tame them. But that is for the future. Right now I'm gonna spend all my Bones of Manoroth. Oh, and now that we're finally back on my shaman for once, I can open this cracked primal egg that I've been having lying around in my inventory for at least 1.5 weeks now. Of course, another raptor that I already have. I'm still missing the reins of the black primal raptor. That is the only one still missing. All right, so we have the red, we have the green. Oh, And we have the black. Oh, never mind, I have the black. Okay, when did I get that one? Well, good that I've waited with you for the egg to hatch for absolutely no mount that I needed. Haha. Then I'd say with the mount obtained apparently at some point in our lives, even though I don't remember that, I'm gonna end today's episode right here and now. As always, I thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like or a comment. It helps and I appreciate it so much. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe consider doing that as well. And well, I won't promise anything for the next episode because, as it turns out, every single time I do something completely different than what I wanted to do. So don't be surprised if next episode there's gonna be a new character or something new that we're gonna do. I think you're used to that by now, otherwise you wouldn't watch my videos. So as always, I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, bye bye!